Hi. I didn't film any of the packing. I had a lot to wrap my head around. I just had to move a lot of things, and I wanted to get organized. I gave a lot of stuff away, and it's just a process for me. It's more of like an internal process. I have to do a lot of systems thinking and think about what I want with me for the next 4 months, because, well, I may come back here. I'm not sure that I will. So wanted to make sure I had all the things. And if you can't see, the van is pretty loaded up. Yeah, we'll explore that later tonight, I'm sure, when I get to camping. But now we're headed to O'Reilly's to visit my good friends at O'Reilly's and try to get a new auxiliary battery for this rig, because it wasn't really holding a charge the other night when I was camping in it, and the Webasto diesel heater that I had kept throwing voltage codes and cutting out. So that usually means the battery needs to be replaced, that it's just old. I can't remember when I changed the battery last in this. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, but when you're running the van in cold weather and you're discharging it completely often, the batteries do wear out. So we're gonna go to O'Reilly's and get a brand new one, start the winter fresh, and make sure that I'm as comfortable and cozy as possible in here when I have to be staying in here when my cabin's rented, and when I'm wanting to be staying in here because I want to be out in the woods and waking up to have some tea and cross-country ski in the wilderness and bouncing around to different ski resorts, because hopefully I'll be able to do some of that this winter too. So, hit you back later. Hi. It's raining. I'm in Hermiston, Oregon. I stopped for dinner. Today's been crazy and a little too busy for me to get out and vlog, but I did get to see a friend of mine on the way out of town. I spent some time with her, and I'm gonna actually got some things in my kangaroo pouch that I need to put away before I start to eat. So we're gonna go back into the darkness. Let me get a light on here for you. All right. But yeah, I'm feeling a little, like, not totally under the weather, but I've just had a lot going on today, and it's like damp and rainy here. Trying to get a little bit organized this evening when I stop to camp. I've got some non-dairy creamer and some mayonnaise packets for lunch tomorrow. So just getting those in the refrigerator here. And yeah, as you can you see? The van is a total mess. I had to go to the grocery store on the way out of town and haven't really been able to, like, settle into the space yet, so that will come. But I stopped in Hermiston here at my favorite on the road snack shop when I just need something to eat, and that is, can you guess it? Let me see if I can put you guys here. That is Dairy Queen. So I had a coupon also for, like, a buy one hamburger, get one for 99 cents. And it's like decent fast food in America here. So I actually combined both burgers together, and I'm gonna eat it that way. So a little bit less bread in the situation. It's not too late, but it is later than I like to eat usually. So here you go. That's the damage. This is the backyard bacon ranch and the flamethrower stuck together. And yeah, take one bite and then I'm gonna turn the camera off and enjoy my dinner. Very, very good. The onion ring is like totally hitting the spot right now. Oh my god. It's actually really good. Okay. One more bite and then I'm out. Oh my gosh. That was so good. That burger definitely hit the spot. I was hungry and that needed to happen. Yeah, and I highly recommend getting one of each of the singles of the Backyard Bacon Ranch and the Flamethrower, tossing out the top bun and using 2 bottom buns and putting them together. Yeah, it's definitely a go-to on the road. And if you get one of these coupons where it's like buy one get one for 99 cents, that makes the double cheeseburger with like onion rings and tomatoes and tasty sauce and cheese. It was like $9, so can't beat that. Now I am gonna find a place to park for the evening. I'm looking here for somewhere that's like out of the way but not like too out of the way, and trying to distract myself from going back and getting some ice cream because it's too late for that and I don't need those extra calories. So I saw a place on the way in coming off the highway called Echo Historic Site. Been there before? It says it's a National Historic Site. Oh, I think it's just a town. Historical landmark. That's not gonna work. There's a winery, Echo River, farms near the Umatilla River, campsite. There's a legit campground. Oh, it's cute. There's some flooding pictures, some goats, some sheep. Looks really cute for the summertime. I am looking, hopefully, for somewhere to boondock. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna have to take a look at this map here. I don't want to eat into the vlogging time, so I'll just probably cut this off. But yeah, see what I can find out. Wish me luck, and I'll either turn this on again later this evening or tomorrow. So, bye. I'm just jamming out, trying to settle in and unpack some of my groceries. Yeah, it's not nearly as much of a mess as it was before, but we're still not in the clear yet. So I'll give a little bit of a pre-tour here. Yeah, here's my haul from the grocery store today. Pretty stoked on some of the stuff that I got at the grocery outlet. I have these overhead shelves. This one is filled up already with breakfasty things. This is where my cups and oils and live, cooking stuff. And then here is where the beverages live and vitamins and stuff. And then I don't have anything in this cupboard yet. Well, not that much stuff actually, a little bit, but that's where the food pantry is. So I will be putting everything away. So yeah, not too much going on here this evening. Gotta get it together. I'm almost done. I'm getting tired a little bit. It's like 10. Question, does anyone have any idea what a healthy amount of Topo Chico is to drink in one sitting? Like how many in succession? Because I've had 2 already of these tangerine with ginger extract Topo Chicos, and I feel like having about 5 more. Maybe they should just make them bigger. I could drink a whole jug of this. It's amazing. Yeah, it's coming along. This whole situation isn't going to be too hard to clean up, but my cupboards are stocked. Oh, here, I'll give you the after. You saw the before there was any food in them. And here's the after. La la. So yeah, I'm all set here. I got snacks. I got like substantial things to eat: protein, vegetables, carbs, good fats. Pretty healthy for cooking quick without too much fuss on the road. And yeah, I wanted to set my pantry up nice for myself because I am going back to my cabin right now, but I will have to move back into the van right before Christmas. And if you know me, Christmas and the holidays aren't the greatest time for me because I don't have a lot of family. And my best holidays have been just out in nature by myself. So I wanted to set the van up really well for myself to get back into the van in a good rhythm and feel supported for Christmas time. So my cabin starts renting out on December 17th. So right now, I'll just be there till then and be taking little trips in my meantime and applying for jobs and waiting to hear back about a certain very interesting, fun opportunity that I applied for, and trying to get some photography work and real estate photography, and maybe doing a little bit of writing and artwork as well. I do need to get some more photos processed and up and available for people to buy for the holidays. So I will be doing that when I get home, probably this weekend. I'm trying to get home to hang out with a friend for her birthday on the 20th. And that's like right before Thanksgiving. And yeah, I'll be maybe going out to the Front Range as well. So coming out of the mountains down into the flatlands of Colorado. I've got some business to attend to down there, and I want to check out a couple options that might be on the horizon for me. So yeah, comment below if you know how many Topo Chicos are safe to drink in a row. And another thing, this is my cooler for right now. I've got some stuff in it that I might put into the refrigerator, but oh my god, I of course spent over $125 at the grocery outlet because how can you not? And they gave me a free whole turkey. So my Thanksgiving, it's still totally frozen. My Thanksgiving is usually just me. But I will go to a restaurant in my local area that has a free Thanksgiving dinner for the community. So I usually go there and help them out or go to the community center. I used to have big Thanksgiving dinners with friends in Alaska, but it's just been kind of few and far between. I don't really get invited to Friendsgivings in the lower 48 the past couple years I've been here for whatever reason. I mean, I guess like single women in their 40s aren't really wanted around. I don't know. And most of the people I know are partnered up. So I don't know. If you know, you know. It's a rough road out there. hard to find real good, authentic people that are secure in themselves to invite a totally benign single woman in her 40s to Thanksgiving. But yeah. So I just kind of laugh because, like, it is what it is. But I particularly like making turkey tetrazzini because it's like a comfort food for me. It's one of the TV dinners that I ate a lot when I was younger. Again, if you know, you know, Stouffer's turkey tetrazzini, because my mom just like never fed me, so not true, but I did make dinner and breakfast for myself and lunch for myself quite a bit. So, yeah, I love making my own version of it with poblano peppers and leftover turkey and Alfredo and fettuccine noodles and buttered crumbs on top and celery. I can't forget celery in there. Oh, and sauteed porcini mushrooms. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm going to cook that turkey up and I might do a cool glaze on it. So we'll see. I'm sure I will document all of that. The last turkey I cooked was with a boyfriend in like 2013 or 14, and it was honestly the best turkey I've ever had. We did like a bourbon cranberry glaze on the skin, and it came out so tasty, like candy. He wouldn't let anyone have leftovers, so we had to take them all home ourselves. But yeah, that was a small Thanksgiving too, so we have plenty of leftovers. But I'm all about Thanksgiving. I love it. I love gratitude. I love being grateful and appreciative of family and friends. I just haven't had good people to share it with the past couple years, unfortunately. So I'm looking forward to that energy changing in my life, and I'm open to it changing as well. And I'm also really excited about just, you know, having the holidays go how they will go for me. I'm not having any expectations, and I genuinely enjoy my energy and my time out in nature. So yeah. And the great thing about the town I live in Colorado is that there's always really welcoming, wonderful, sincere people there. And although I'm just getting back integrated in it, into the town, I know that I can just go out to one of these restaurants or the community center that's having dinner for people, and make friends just on the fly. So, yeah, it's always a really nice, welcoming place. I also want to give a shout out to Murphy's Family Watering Hole in Bingen, Washington, because I have spent a couple Thanksgivings there, and they do an amazing spread of just all the traditional things that your grandma and grandpa used to have at their Thanksgivings, old school kind of Midwestern family vibes. And they have smoked turkey and smoked meats from their smoker. It's a barbecue joint. It's amazing. I kind of am disappointed that I'm not going to be back in the gorge for Thanksgiving, but I'm also excited to explore this area of Colorado for Thanksgiving. And around then, I went to E3, a restaurant in Steamboat Springs, Colorado last year because they had a free community dinner. And the year before that, oh no, it was Christmas, I went to the community center for Christmas dinner and met some really great people, and just all ages of the community come out, and everyone's so grateful and welcoming and friendly and wonderful. So I'm excited to spend the holidays in Colorado again. So here we are. I have cleaned the entire van and I'm all settled in, so I can give you a little tour. This is the cabin area where you drive. Those are all my custom window covers that I made. And this is the home area. I'll go through all the features for you some other time. I'm really tired right now. I'm just getting ready for bed. So, yeah. So here is the sleeping area. This is storage. This is a function over form van, and I'll go through all of that with you. Oh, sorry, spider. Yeah. So I have one concern tonight. This little pile of skis and snowboard bag came from my storage, and the storage unit isn't like too dank and nasty at all, but I was definitely concerned if there was any spiders that came in here with me, and there was just a little tiny guy that I smashed. So sorry about that, spider. But yeah, definitely not interested in sleeping with the spiders, and there's probably more of them, but whatever, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. But yeah, here's the bed. It's long ways because I do rent this Sprinter out. I actually paid for it by rentals, and that's a whole nother story I'll get to another time. Whereas the Sunraider that I have, the 1983, 85, there's some discrepancy. The title says a different year than the actual frame does, but I don't know if it matters. But yeah, that vintage RV I have that you've seen before, its name's Andre. She's a good girl. And this one is named Alma. So this is Alma Adventure. Used to be named The Hustle. That was when I was hustling the whole build out of this. I built it out myself, general contract and finish work. And did a lot of it on my own, definitely designed it all myself, but the hustle was, it was a hustle. So I built it out, and instead of selling it right away, I wanted to keep it because it was awesome and rent it. So that was back in 2017. This is a 2016 Sprinter Freightliner, white Freightliner, and four-wheel drive. So I love this van, and had I to do it again differently, the build out, I would have done just a couple things different, but I'm pretty happy with what I did. So yeah, I'll go through all that with you another time, but for this evening, this is kind of the zone that I'll be in. And oh, I just strung up all these fairy lights. One of my favorite features in this van is all this L tracking and all these little nodes that you can move around and hang stuff from, and it's on both sides of the van. So here, and we also have under the bed on both sides of the storage more L tracking. So it's got a lot of places to tie things down. There's also D-rings on the floor in the back where I don't have laminate wood flooring. And yeah, this is a utility functional van. I love it. So I just strung up all these fairy lights, and we're gonna see what they look like. I don't know. You can see. It looks good. I like it. I don't know what it looks like on the video because I can't see it. Oh wait, here we go. Yeah, I can see the display again now. So yeah, it's nice. It's cozy. Little mood lighting, little toned down. The overhead lights in here are really functional as well. I'm an artist, so I need to see what I'm doing when I'm drawing and creating things. So that's what the overhead lights are for. They're like for work, functional, cooking, cleaning, creating. And then I have a couple different lighting schemes that I have for other options in the evening, especially. I have a little lantern that I hang on this every once in a while, one of these L tracks. And then I have a candle that also produces quite a bit of light. And then the interior cabin lights, and actually the one up here above the bed is pretty nice too. So that one is pretty bright, but not as bright as the overhead lights. So I like a combo usually when I'm sort of winding down of like these cabin lights, which are just like the door open lights, but you just flip them on and you can keep them on when the door is not open. And then the fairy lights. So I'm excited that I just got my fairy lights back. The old set I had broke. It was just like design flaws. But these ones I got from Amazon, like a 10-pack, and they're pretty affordable and they seem to be working fine. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna just chill and catch up with y'all tomorrow when I'm headed out. I'm gonna maybe, if it's not too rainy and windy, it's pretty windy right now and it was a little rainy, I might try to fly the drone up. I'm at a place called, I think, Snow Road Echo mountain bike trails. I forget really what it's called, but it's a trailhead out in the country near Hermiston, and I have very good things about the mountain bike trails here. I do not have my mountain bike with me. I was thinking about bringing my fat tire bike, but I decided against it. I think I might regret that. Probably, but I had quite a bit of stuff that I had to take with me, and I didn't really feel like loading up the bike rack on the back of the van. So I do still have my mountain bike in Colorado, and I'll have that and probably be able to ride that down at the lower elevations, especially right now since there's not a whole lot of snow, and it might be kind of a mild winter everywhere but the mountains, because it's La Nina, so the weather pattern is a little funky this winter. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, there's supposed to be a couple feet of snow coming to the mountains this weekend, so we'll just see what happens. That's what these skis are for. These are my cross-country rock skis. These are my freestyle Nordic skis. And then I have another pair of cross-country skis to give away to a special guy. And then all my snowboards, my quiver of snowboards. So get the arrows out. It's time for target practice. All right, have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's morning. This beautiful plainsy hilly zone I'm at here. Got the heater still going. Gotta go turn that off because the door's open now. It's not that cold here. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna make some coffee and then go for a walk before I go ahead to see my friend in Boise. So I was gonna make coffee, but I forgot that I have the van packed pretty tight in the like garage area under the bed, and to turn the propane on to make coffee, I need to open up the back doors and turn the propane on because it's out the back in a wheel well box. That's how I built it into the van, and I think that that's probably a bad idea right now. So I'm gonna wait until I get a move on, and I'm gonna go just get hot water or coffee at a gas station. I have some instant Nespresso right now, which I don't usually like to support Nestle, but I wanted to try this instant Nespresso because it looks good, and I've had stuff like that in Europe and it is very good. So I'm just gonna try it. I got it at the grocery outlet. It was super cheap. Another thing I got at grocery outlet is this Sweet Jelly C plant-based konjac jelly and vitamin C. It's pineapple flavor. I love these things. They're like little jellos. It's like a mix between, like the texture is between like jam and jello, and it's super tasty, and they have a bunch of vitamins in it and some minerals. So not a whole lot of minerals, but there's a little bit of calcium, a little bit of potassium. So yeah, I'm gonna have one of these and enjoy the sunrise. Support my local sunrise.